Hey sweeties! So this video is already getting off to a rough start. I've had quite a bit of technical difficulties trying to set everything up, but got it now. First off, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for coming back. This video, I know I said that I was going to do another part to the mom stigmas, but I wanted to do my vision board this video simply because it is still January. It is the end of January, but it is still January. I have finally finished my vision board. I'm not going to like fully show it. Number one, because I don't have the space right here. Number two, because I have learned that if you are trying to elevate yourself, there may be some people who see something somewhere and they will prey on your downfall. So I'm not going to talk about the really specific things like that will really like help elevate my future, but I will talk about the really cute things and some things like that that I have on my vision board. So the first thing, and my vision board is like right here, over here on like this cute gold poster board. And so I am gonna be looking off to the side looking at it. The first thing that I'm seeing is I have a picture of my actual church on there, like the inside during a service. And that is on my vision board because I honestly want to start going to church more. Last year, I think I could probably count on two hands how many times I physically went to church, and there's 52 weeks in a year. Being able to count on just two hands, my 10 little digits, to me, that's not good enough. So I do want to go to church, like physically be in church more. I do have a camera on my vision board. The specific camera that I want is not on here, but the camera that I have on here is a Sony, looks like CX or something. I have that on there because I do record on my phone currently, and every single time I record, I'm having to delete some stuff and put some stuff onto like my Snapchat so it can save there, and I don't want to have to delete stuff every time I film a video. So I want to get a camera where I can film and then just import the video so that I can edit it and do all of that, and then still have all of my pictures, all of my videos, and you know, all the goodness. Another picture that I see, I don't know why I'm saying it like that as if I didn't do my vision board. I did my vision board. But another picture that's on here is skincare. I really, and it's not even a want to, it's I need to get some type of skincare regimen and try to get stuff like that done, simply because my biggest problem on my face is I have dark marks. I have like on my forehead, on my cheeks, on my nose, on my chin. Literally, I have dark marks everywhere from those teenage years when you didn't want to go to school and have a pimple, and I was like brought up like don't go out wearing pimple patches and all this stuff. So I would pop mine at home and just like put alcohol on it, like I think it's called like isopropyl alcohol, the green alcohol. I will put that on there, and then that would be my skincare. I really need to find a good skincare regimen to do so that I can have a better face, a clear, natural face. I guess my face could look like this without makeup on. Chef's kiss. That is my goal, to have just like a greatly clear face with no makeup on. I'm trying to figure out what is gonna help me there. Something else that I want to do this year is I want to find a photographer so I can get my first family portrait done this year. I don't know if I want to, like, what time of the season I want to get it done. I don't know if I want a winter time because it's literally snowing outside, and me and my kids were outside playing in the snow earlier today for quite a while, and it was quite a bit of fun because it snows back home but it doesn't snow here. So I loved it. I was like riding in the snow with my kids and they're playing in it and trying to make snow angels. But what the heck was I saying? Oh, I want to find a photographer so I can, what is it called? Get a portrait done of me and my kids. It is simply, I'm thinking of probably doing a fall or somewhere of like in the springtime, because I feel like it'll be just so much prettier outside. We won't have to have on 1,000 layers. We can just have on one outfit, look really, really cute, take the pictures, and bada bing, bada boom, we're good. So that is something that I am hugely looking into. Another thing is I want to take my babies to the zoo, and I want to take my babies to the aquarium this year. And kind of also in the mix somehow, if not, whatever. I want to take my kids to a drive-through zoo. I went to a drive-through zoo sometime when I was either like 19 or 20. Yeah, sometime around there, I think. I want to take my kids to a drive-through zoo. I want to take my kids to the zoo, and I want to take my kids to an aquarium. God, I cannot talk tonight. But I want to take my kids there. My favorite animal is an elephant. I love, love, love elephants. I love what they stand for. I love like the gentleness of elephants and everything like that. So I want to take my kids to go see elephants. I want to take them to see lions and tigers. And when we went to the museum downtown, they loved the snakes. Don't know why, but they loved the snakes. So I'll take them to go see all of that, and then I'll take them to the aquarium so they can see the sharks and the stingrays, because my kids are very much so in the realm of loving animals. And every single time they see an animal, Mommy, that's a cow that says moo. And so that's just the type of timing that they're on right now, and things of that nature. So that is probably some of my biggest hopes, is the aquarium, the portrait, and the zoo / drive-through zoo. Something else that I want to do with my kids is I want to travel. I don't care if we're going back home to visit my aunt, or if we're going to Disneyland, or if we're going to Disney World. I don't know the difference. I don't know which one is in California, and I don't know which one is in Florida. Don't sue me, don't cancel me, but don't know which one is where. I do want to take my kids though, because my kids love Mickey and Minnie and Donald and Daisy and Pluto. And if there was a Dora themed amusement park, like a Dora and Diego themed amusement park, oh, we would be there in a second, because that is something that my kids love. But traveling is a huge, huge, huge thing, because I mean, obviously I want to be able to take my kids places that I've never been able to go, and just travel with my kids. I want them to be worldly and see the world and know what's out there, know that they don't have to just stay in the States. They don't have to just stay in one place. Because number one, that's boring. Number two, I want my kids to get out of their comfort zone, but I still want them to be comfortable. This is obviously when they grow up. Oh, it's kind of gonna make me cry. But I just want them to know that like there's more out there than where you grew up at, or like just the United States. That's that. Glad I picked it up. So something else that I want to do is I want to spend more quality time with my kids. Simply meaning I want and I know this is all on me, but I want my kids to be off of their tablets. I want to be off of my phone, and whether we're doing the ABCs or Ring Around the Posy or just playing with their toys or on their bicycles, I want to have more quality time with my kids. I am with my kids 24/7. I'm a stay-at-home mom, work from home mom, all of that. Where it's just like we come home and it's, oh, okay, let's go in here, mommy, come play with us. And it's not like, obviously I'm gonna need some type of cool down period, but having the ability to teach my kids at home, having the ability to like really know my kids and not have like daycares and things of that nature, watching my kids and raising my kids. And full disclaimer, I fully understand parents who can't do that, and it is all the more power to you. I will say you are stronger than I am, because letting somebody else watch my kids, that is, my heart palpitates if my kids are being watched by somebody else, whether if I know them or not. My heart palpitates. I am so protective over my babies, and I just want to know like everything that's going on with my babies, and I doubt that that will ever ever stop. So there's that. And then I do have a lot of quotes on my board. I have just like a lot of regular quotes. I have some Bible quotes on here, but one of the like boldened quotes that I have on here says, "Never give up on a dream just because of the time it will take to accomplish it. The time will pass anyway." And that, I have never thought of it like that, because I think I've said this in my last video or my first video. I have wanted to do YouTube for years. I let my kid's sperm donor just drain everything out of me. Now I'm coming back and I'm better, but I've wanted to do it for so long, let him drain it out of me, and now it's like I'm back with a vengeance of wanting to get to the point where I know that I can be, and getting to a point where I'm not worried about what tomorrow will bring, because I just want to be able to just live in like a mix between I want to live in a mix between comfort and a mix between like living lavishly. I don't know, lavishly. I don't know if I'm saying that word correctly, but I hope that you guys get the gist of what I'm trying to say. Another quote that I have on here is a quote that says, God would not have put a dream in your heart if he hadn't already given you everything you need to fulfill it. So that, when I saw that quote online, that hit like home for me, because like I literally have everything. I have the mic, I have the dual mic, I have 2 of these, so I have 4 mics. I have little like, what is this called? The light that you, ring light. No, that's not a ring light. Whatever. I have a light that I am now using. Didn't use it for my first, but I used it for my last, and I'm using it for this one. I think I need to put more batteries in it though, because it is quite dim, and I'm pretty sure I have it on the highest setting. Okay, yeah, so I need to put new batteries in it or something. I just had a complete brain fart, and it's like I don't really know what to say. Well, I know what to say, but I feel like oh, that's what I was gonna say. The light thing has like this stand where my phone can be on too, so I have pretty much a tripod. And then on top of that, I have, so I have an actual tripod. Like I literally have everything that I need to be successful. And the only thing that was stopping me was fear. And I think I have a quote on here about fear too. I think I just put strength once, but there's another one on here that says, it always seems impossible until it's done. And that quote was said by Nelson Mandela. Didn't pay attention to that, but it was said by Nelson Mandela. So honestly, anything that's said by Nelson Mandela, you know it has to be correct. Like it has to be good. So yeah, you kind of get the gist. A lot of my quotes are about not giving up, pushing through. Like God pretty much wouldn't give you something or give you a dream that you can't withstand. And that is another thing that I'm going through for this year, is believing in myself and not fearing the unknown, because like that one quote said, time is gonna go on anyway. So you can stand there being in fear, or you can get off your ass and push through. The fear is going to be there. The fear will always like have a little, the fear will always be like the little devil on your shoulder. You gotta listen to the angel on your shoulder, on your other shoulder. So yeah, so those are some of the main points of my vision board. Well, I don't know if I said this, but going to the gym, that is on my vision board too. I really do want to do that because I do want to get in shape, not just for me, but for my kids, because I want to be able to run around with them and play with them fully. And if one is running this way and one is running that way and one is running that way and that way and that way, I want to be able to grab them all within like 10 seconds. Run, grab, 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 grab. But, you know, it's going to be a work in progress. So I'm going to probably film some of my gym sessions. I'm just going to say it because it's something that I feel like is inevitably going to be said. I am not a small girly. I don't know if you can tell. I have very, very broad shoulders. That's one thing. But I'm not scared to live in that anymore. I'm not scared to live in, okay, right now you are a bigger girly, but bigger girlies get stuff done. Like we get stuff done. And not just in the kitchen, but outside of the kitchen when it comes to literally everything. So yeah, that is pretty much my vision board for 2026. Shay's vision board 2026, and then I have my name at the bottom, Shay Michelle. So yeah, I really hope that you guys have stayed till the end. If you guys stayed to the end, put dreams will come true. No, put dreams do come true in the comments. I want to see dreams do come true in the comments. That way I know that you guys stayed till the end. You supported me through this whole video. And yeah, I will see you guys next week. I feel like this week I did pretty good, posting last Monday, posting this Monday. So I hope I will continue that. I pray that I will continue that and stay like on track. So I will see you guys next week. Love you all. Have a great morning, afternoon, night, evening, lunchtime, breakfast time, dinner time, you know, car ride, shower time, whatever you're having. Have a great one. Bye.